What's going on, guys? It's Deserve, your mother's favorite YouTube commentator, and today I'm bringing you all a more serious video. I think that we've done a pretty bad job as a whole, myself included, with getting our thoughts across to the developers in a constructive, honest way that will not only satisfy the wants and desires of the developers to not be disrespected and not be threatened, and also satisfy us with maybe, I don't know, like a real response. So I want to take the time today to formulate my ideas as well as my remedies to these problems, and I think everyone may agree with them. And if you don't agree and you like the game in its current state, you know, normally I would say something like,
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
But that's not what I'm here to do. In all seriousness, if you enjoy the game in its current state, bravo, fantastic. I'm glad you're having fun with the game. I wish I could have fun with the game myself, but quite frankly, this is not the Call of Duty experience that anyone in the community that's been around knows and loves, right? If you're having fun with the game, again, good. More power to you, I'm glad. But I don't think that the fixes that if you want to call it the old heads, right, the OGs, the people that have been around for more than 5 years, if you implement these things, nobody that's new or, you know, appreciates the game in its current state is going to have a problem with this, because it's not like they have the highest of standards, okay? If you are given a game and you like it out of the box, good for you, right? Good for you, but that just means that you're not as passionate, you're not into it, you're not a true Call of Duty fan, and that's fine. You know, good for you. But the other thing too is, if you appease the people that have been around for a while, you're not going to upset the people that you are appeasing currently, and those are a small percentage, very small percentage. I don't see anything positive really online, and the internet's a big place. It's hard to find people that defend the game. You can find them, you'll find them, and they come out, and they make their comments, and they defend it, and they say anyone that doesn't like it just can't adapt, this, that, and the third. It has nothing to do with adaptation. It has to do with the experience overall. So, for example, if I was playing Call of Duty and not having good games consistently, and it was just because the game is good, it's fun, I'm having a blast with it, I'm just not up to par all of a sudden, that's fine. But if I'm getting constantly, you know, killed in a way that there's no counter to, that's when it becomes unfun. And that's the problem with Call of Duty in its current state. The way that most of us die, there's no counter to it. So here's the deal. I think there are 4 massive things that need to happen in Call of Duty for the game to be at least playable, right? And I think if I saw these 4 things happen, I'd be extremely ecstatic and willing to play the game and work with the game and be frustrated when I get killed on something stupid and just kind of deal with it, because at least I'd know the developers are listening. Does that make sense? At least I would know that they're making a stride to fix the game, and I think the game needs to be fixed. This game really, I mean, it has me worried for Black Ops 5, if that's going to be the next title, or whatever they call it, right? Maybe it's going to be Black Ops just again, and they're going to reboot the whole series. Who knows? But it makes me worried, because it makes me think that maybe it's something on Activision's level that Activision wants to push. And if that's the case, you know, Activision, you're going to lose this game just like you lost Destiny, and you're going to start losing, and you're going to lose on a big streak. So I really hope that Activision, that this is not your doing. I hope that it's Infinity Ward's doing, because if this is Infinity Ward's doing, then at least there's hope for other studios to not make their mistakes. So first things first, what are the 4 things that need to be changed? What are the 4 immediate fixes that will fix the game to a place where it's still frustrating, but an acceptable level of frustration? It's simple. The big one, the big elephant in the room, remove skill-based matchmaking. Remove it. I don't want to hear tone it down anymore. Because if you tone it down, it's by how much. We don't know what skill-based matchmaking, what the parameters are right now. So to say tone it down is too vague. You can bring it down 1 notch, and that 1 notch doesn't do anything. We need it removed. okay? We want a fresh experience. The second thing is going to be make dead silence a perk and or make footsteps quiet across the board. So, in either one of the scenarios, if adding a perk to the game is that difficult and you just want to make footsteps silent, change dead silence to specialist to just give you the speed increase. Okay? Maybe allow you to, I don't know, capture objectives silently, right? If you're playing Search and Destroy, maybe it enables a silent bomb plant or a silent defuse. But to have it in its current state, it just promotes the camping more, right? So that's the second one. Do something with the footsteps. Make it so I don't hear them at all, or make a perk that I don't hear them. But either way, dead silence needs to be in the game in a huge way. Dead silence is really, like, it's going to be one of the fundamental changes to the game, because quite frankly, I'm sick of seeing everyone, like, if you're moving, you're crouched. I have to aim at the fucking ground all the time, and that's not fun. And if they aren't moving, they're not moving because of the skill-based matchmaking, they're not moving because of the footsteps, and they're also not moving because the minimap is not a classic Call of Duty minimap. We want red dots on the minimap when you fire. The little, Battle Royale compass thing, it's cute, but it's not what we want. But anyway, so that's the third thing, right? Get the minimap in order. Get the minimap to be the minimap that we all know and love. There's nothing wrong with that minimap. There's nothing wrong with the COD 4 minimap. Nothing wrong even with the Black Ops 4 minimap, but we'd rather the Call of Duty 4 style one. We'd rather the OG minimap back. And last but not least, do a complete rework of the maps. I know this can't be done in one fell swoop, but maybe if you just tweak one map every month, right? Remove the doors. Remove them. All of them. Remove all the doors. Just do it. Trust me, it won't hurt. Right? Remove them. Take away some safe spaces. Make the game fun to play. Because that's going to be the big thing. I know you all want to coddle the people that are new. Give them a chance, so to say, right? Give them a chance to do well. But I'm telling you, I was a noob at one point with Call of Duty 4. I was really bad. And it was still fun. It was fun to learn the game. It was fun to try different things, right? As a new player, you will learn how to camp, and you'll be told the camp spots, you'll be shown them, you'll pick up on that. But if you're just coddled to be given easy ones, it might work for one title, but if every title doesn't adopt that, those new players are going to leave. And the problem is, those new players and the people that enjoy this is a small percentage. So if you do keep this model for every Call of Duty after, your numbers are going to go down. And I wouldn't be surprised if next year's sales are low, because this game really disappointed everyone that this game was really, like, when you think about it, you made the game Call of Duty Modern Warfare, right? You got everyone that was an OG Call of Duty person hyped. We thought that there was a game for us again, right? We thought that there was a game for us. We thought a game was being made for us. Because even Call of Duty's like Black Ops 4, it's not a bad game. It's not a game for an OG Call of Duty player, It's not made with us in mind. We've been ignored for years. And as a marketing tactic, it was really smart to bring back the Modern Warfare series. You got everyone excited, and that's why your sales are so good. Because you gave the people that have been around in the community for over 10 years, you gave us that little bit of excitement that maybe we're being listened to again. And it just so happens that we're not being listened to at all. And that's going to hurt next year, I think. I wouldn't doubt it if you start seeing it in your sales. And I also wouldn't doubt that the whole Season 1 being extended, I wouldn't doubt that is because the player base is already not playing the game that much. I think if you look into where people are at in their battle passes, I think if you look into how many times a day or how long the people are actually in game, not in a waiting lobby, just like actually shooting people and playing a public match, I have a feeling those numbers are lower than you may expect. And I think the reason for that is we're not being listened to. And that's, I think, the big reason for the delay. So, Infinity Ward, Activision, whoever, we want the 4 things that I mentioned earlier fixed. Now, as far as the community is concerned, we need to band together. And if we don't see this fixed in the next 60 days, there'll be a follow-up video. And I want to stage a Call of Duty multiplayer blackout. Get everyone that we can on board. Do a blackout for 1 week. For 1 week, play any other Call of Duty except this one. Don't buy from the franchise store. Don't give them any more money for this game because they don't deserve it. And quite frankly, everyone that spent $60 on this game, we deserve better. At this point, they're like an abusive boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever. We've got to put our foot down. If we keep allowing them to have their way, there's no incentive for them to change. So treat it like a relationship. Put your foot down. Get some self-respect. Don't play the game if we don't see the fixes in the next 60 days. I don't want to go this route. No one wants to go this route. Infinity Ward, Activision. No one wants to go this route. But I promise I will make it my mission. If we can't do it for Modern Warfare, I will make it my mission to have you guys have the lowest sale numbers next year. We're going to make sure that we're heard. That I can promise you. How? I don't know. But I will make it my mission. I will get everyone that I can on board, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do it big. You're going to feel it as a company. Get it fixed, please. This is my very positive, constructive video for you guys and for the community. And I would be more than happy to come out to your headquarters, go over everything in detail, because quite frankly, I've played the game since Call of Duty 4, since 2007. I could tell you what titles did well, what titles didn't, and what they didn't do well with, right? Like what worked, what didn't work, and why. And I just think you need better insight, and I think you need to ditch the vision that you have and start having the shared vision that the community has, because at this point it's just plain disrespectful to the people that are spending money on this, and I don't know, it's not cool, it's not fun. So anyway, if you guys like the video, subscribe for the content you deserve. Thank you all for watching. Share this with everyone you know. Let's get some change in this game, and let's get it the way we want it fast, because I'm not happy with it. I want a game that I can play. Anyway, peace out, guys.